Hi guys, welcome. So continuing on with CarPro, I'm going to be using ECH2O today. This is a waterless wash and quick detailer for exterior surfaces. We're going to use it here on our 2020 Mercedes-Benz SLC 300. It has been 2 weeks since this was last cleaned. I didn't do it last weekend, I was working on that Golf. So this needs to be mixed 1 to 10 to 1 to 15. I'm going to mix it in my solo sprayer. So I'll grab like 80 mils from here. This is pretty thick. Interesting. So we'll put 80 in, and then we'll add 800 water. All right. So mix this up. We're between 1 to 10 and 1 to 11 here. We're gonna spray the whole car. And as I've said before, I don't really love waterless washes. I think that they have a purpose, right? So you're at a car show, you drove your clean car from your house to the car show, you got a little bit of dust on it. It's better than wiping it with a dry rag, right? But it's still not nearly as good as a rinseless wash, in my opinion, because a waterless wash doesn't have enough water, in my opinion. And you can probably argue that, but I find waterless wash doesn't work unless, or it doesn't feel safe at least, unless you've got a car that's already pretty clean. Now, the smell's really good. Obviously, you're going to use quite a bit of product, 1 to 10. Most waterless washes, like if you're using a rinseless and you mix it in a waterless, a lot of times it's like 128 to 1. So like a Hero or I don't know, variety of brands have different mixtures for waterless versus rinseless. So now normally when I do waterless, I do it with a pluffle or several pluffles. Pluffle is this towel here from the Rag Company. They discontinued it. It was a great towel. I don't pretend to understand why the Rag Company does what they do. It's one of my favorite towels. When they announced that it was being discontinued, I bought a bunch. So I have a bunch. Now when I'm using a waterless wash, as you can see, I'm kind of using quarters of the towel and I'm rolling the towel as I go. So I find that helps me to kind of lift the dirt. You end up with like these lines that are pretty even. Which means that a 16 by 16 towel like this gets me through, you know, 1 or 2 panels, and then I will go and grab another towel. It can be a little bit more aggressive on glass, a lot harder to scratch. See how that does. Maybe I should have gotten closer to the 1 to 15. I don't know that I'm gonna like this. It does smell good though. I don't use waterlesses very much, but CarPro doesn't have a rinseless, which I find strange because CarPro and Geon are pretty similar. If I remember right, they're like brothers or something like that. And Geon has one. It seems strange to me that CarPro doesn't. Getting quite a bit of haze. Mostly have quite a bit of residue left behind. I don't love this. Grab a fresh towel, we'll just hit all these areas that we already did again. Try to remove some of this haze. I know if I probably just put too much product on. But there's a lot of streakiness. I don't love that. It almost feels like I need to rinse it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I really don't like this at all. I don't know if I just over applied or what, but lots of streakiness. It's not dry on the panel yet. I don't know. I don't like this at all. I think I'm gonna do something I rarely do. I'm gonna bail and I'm gonna rinse this. You can see the hydrophobics on the coating are pretty great. Dry this. Yeah, maybe I'll try adding some more water to that bottle and see if I like it at a different dilution, because I'm like 1 to 11 right now. I put 80 mils in. I filled up to the 1,000 line with water. So that gives me what, like 920 water? So that's what, 11 and a half, 1 to 11 and a half. Boy, this towel's great. Whole car, one towel. Pan rinseless towel, baby goat, whatever you want to call it. Same towel, different colors. That was a bummer. Can't tell you the last time I did that. Let's go more on the water in this and see what happens when we get to like 1 to 15. And we'll just hit a regular surface with it. Yeah, still streaky, still residuey. I don't really know how to describe it. It's like you really got to work it. I don't know. Don't love that. I really don't. ECH2O, not for me. Spray liberally and thoroughly across an entire panel, lightly wipe with a microfiber towel. Spray across surface once more, wipe again. Move to next panel, repeat steps 2 to 5. Dilute uses a quick detailer 1 to 15. Yeah, in my opinion, it's too streaky. Let me try this. This is CarPro Elixir, which is their quick detailer. I've never used this before. So we'll see how this works. This isn't bad. Can actually use it to remove the streaks from the ECH2O. Nice and slick. How's it work on glass? Pretty well. Okay, I like this. Elixir. Yeah. Okay, I like this. Elixir. High gloss quick detailer. Extremely hydrophobic, deep rich gloss and slickness. Super easy. Yeah, it really has actually great slickness. Huh, okay. Yeah, so this is the one to buy. Well, that's all I have for today. I didn't like ECH2O as a waterless. Elixir works fairly well as a high gloss, quick detailer. Maybe next time we'll try out Inner QD and Clarity. I do also Pearl, Retire, and Dark Side, which are tire products, so we'll get those tested as well. Thank you for watching today. I hope that you're having a great day, and we will see you next time.